Hello Lex2be and welcome back to another episode of Lex2be. I'm Sydney.
And I'm Dylan, and we are glad to be back with you here this week. To start this week's episode, we want to congratulate 5 Saluda River students whose artwork won awards at the South Carolina State Fair. 4th grader Kenya Mack placed 3rd. Kindergartner Mary Lou Martin, 1st grader Isla Snipes, and 2nd grader Anderson Starkey got an honorable mention. Congratulations, Bobcats.
Riverbank 3K teacher Alexa Gainey Moreland biked 100 miles for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation this month. She was able to raise over $4,000 this year, which was double her goal from 2020. We are so proud of this accomplishment.
Next Thursday, both Airport and BC will be having drive-through trunk-or-treat events. Airport's Trick-or-Treat Lane is operating from 5:30 to 7 p.m. on Airport's campus and is being run by the student government. BC's Trunk-or-Treat is operating from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the front of the school on State Street. BC's drive-through is being coordinated by their DECA chapter. This means that any families looking to participate can stop by their closest high school or maybe both.
Airport has another band competition this weekend. This Saturday, they travel to White Knoll to once again compete with other local high school bands. Join us in wishing them the best of luck.
BC is wrapping up their homecoming after a week full of events, including the Homecoming Assembly, Pep Rally, and Parade. Today's theme is Pink Out in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The game tonight is against Swansea and begins at 7:30 p.m. The homecoming court will be presented at halftime, where the winners of King, Queen, Float, and Class Spirit will be announced. Tomorrow is BC's homecoming dance. The dance theme is Starry Night and the dress attire is semi-formal. Tickets are available via GoFans. Join the Bearcats tomorrow and dance your heart away.
Next week is Red Ribbon Week. It is an observation of abuses of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs and substances. This campaign is usually held in schools to help children take a stand against substance abuse.
Next Monday, report cards come out. These are the first report cards of the year. We hope that everyone had a wonderful first quarter.
Next Tuesday, Airport will be having makeup photos in the auditorium. Also on Tuesday, there will be a college fair in the cafeteria from 10 to 11 a.m. Then on Friday, there will be a college application day in the media center from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Springdale will be having their fall picture day next Tuesday. Bring your best smile.
Miss Holcomb was named Airport's October Talent Award winner. Thank you for all the hard work you do there.
That's all for this week's news. Now on to this week's COVID-19 update with Duncan and Jonathan.
Hello and welcome back to the Lex2be COVID-19 update.
I'm Duncan Scarborough.
And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. As a reminder, there's only 1 week left in the district-wide mask mandate as it ends on October 31st. Now, on to this week's numbers.
As of Tuesday, October 19th, there are 10 positive cases and 64 quarantined students and staff throughout the district. That means the number of positive cases have gone down by 16 since last week.
The school with the highest number of cases is Casey Elementary with only 3 positive cases.
The schools with the lowest number of cases are Busby, Congaree Elementary, Newbridge Academy, Northside, Pine Ridge, Riverbank, Saluda River, and Springdale, all with 0 positive cases.
Wow, that's bananas! B-A-N-A-N-A-S! This week's COVID safety tip is specific to the spooky season. Halloween is coming up, so make sure you're being safe by wearing your mask, washing your hands, and avoiding large crowds.
Whether you're trick-or-treating or going to Halloween parties, please make sure to keep our COVID safety tips in mind.
Well, that's all we have for this week. I'm Jonathan Gonzalez.
And I'm Duncan Scarborough.
This has been the Lex2be COVID-19 update.
Thank you for the update.
Now on to Jonathan and Casey, who talk with the owner of Nebraska's Pizza about how the recent unemployment rates have been affecting your restaurant.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Gonzalez with Lex2be News, and I'm here with Millie Wilson, the owner of Nebraska's Pizza. Welcome, Miss Wilson. We appreciate you coming to the studio to talk with us today.
Thank you.
I would like to ask you a few questions about the recent shift in employment due to the pandemic and unemployment rates and how they are affecting your restaurant. First off, how has the recent unemployment affected your establishment?
It's been rough. We can't get people to work, and it seems like the only people who want to work right now are kids your age, and it seems like there's a lot of people that are taking advantage of the unemployment. I think.
How has your restaurant schedule changed due to the lack of workers?
Well, the staff I do have right now, they're all working overtime.
And what measures are you taking to fill in for the lack of workers?
Actually, one thing we're doing now that we hadn't done before was we cross-train everybody. We used to have waitresses, and we used to have kitchen staff, we used to have back staff, but now everybody is learning how to do every job.
And why do you think that the unemployment rate has skyrocketed in recent times?
I think that people have gotten comfortable sitting at home. I mean, I feel like we need to reward the people who have been working, you know?
And has your or your employees' work schedule changed due to the lack of workers?
We actually have to close our restaurant on Sundays now. We used to be open just so we can have a day off.
And has the recent lack of workers reduced your profit
I
margin?
guess it has, because we're closed on Sundays now. That's income that we don't have. You know, so I guess the answer to that would be yes.
And is working the state fair this year going to be more difficult due to the lack of workers?
Because we can't get any anybody to work. I can't pull people from my restaurant like we used to do because we don't have anybody to pull. I mean, my husband's going to be working more. I'm running the restaurant the whole, time so he can run the wagon. So
Thank you so much for your time today, and I really hope it starts getting better for your business. This was Jonathan Gonzalez with Lex2be News with some information on the effects of the recent unemployment rates.
Thank you for the insight.
Now onto a fun pumpkin carving contest hosted right here at L2IC.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm here with,
Aaliyah, Naya.
Jonas.
and today we are here doing a pumpkin carving contest for spooky season. And our judges are,
Rashardia.
Nathan and Craig.
and each of these contestants are gonna have 5 minutes to carve each of their pumpkins. And after that 5 minutes is up, their pumpkins are gonna be judged by the judges. And let the pumpkin carving begin.
I love how she's taking the Sharpie and carving out what she wants to do before she's cutting. Ooh, that's so smart.
So creative.
Yes, it's giving. Naya seems to be having some problems. Uh-oh, Jonas has a lot out. I want
Naya looks like she wants to sniff it. She just did.
The contestants only have 1 minute to finish carving their pumpkins. And we lost one contestant due to the contestant nicking himself with a knife. And the minute is up, and now the contestants will present their pumpkins to the judges. Contestants, now please turn your pumpkins towards the judges. Now the judges will rate each of the contestants' pumpkins from 1 to 10, starting with 9. Boards up. And now we judge in Aaliyah's. Boards up. Now we added the scores all together, and the winner is Naya.
That looked like a lot of fun. Congrats, Naya, for winning.
Now onto a look at the growing vaping trend in teenagers with Nathan and Rashardia.
Hi, I'm Rashardia Harley.
And I'm Nathan Weiner with Lex2be News.
We recently went around asking CTE students if they have ever used a vape. Surprisingly, 90 out of 127 students said they didn't.
And 37 out of 127 say they did. Vaping among teens in the United States has doubled since 2017 and is still on the rise.
The percentage of 8th graders who vape nicotine in the previous 12 months has nearly quadrupled. In 2020, the rates remained constant at 16.6%, 30.7%, and 34.5% for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students. But then you think, where does the problem start?
Well, according to new Stanford research, social media posts advocating e-cigarettes appear to be increasing teen motivation to vape. Another reason why teens can be more vulnerable to vaping is because of influencers they look up to on social media and peer pressure.
Teens were exposed to other students that vape, ones fashioned like flash drives or those with flavors, such as Juuls and Puff Bar devices. Also, vapes are available in a range of flavors that appeal to teenagers.
Devices such as the Puff Bar are newer and many adults and parents are not even aware yet. Making sure you're aware of the dangers could possibly save your life. I really hope this segment has been informative about this important topic. Teen vaping is addictive and destructive. I am Nathan Weiner.
And I'm Rashardia Harley reporting with Lex2be News.
Thank you, Rashardia and Nathan, for an insight into how vaping has affected us teenagers.
Nathan has gone around and asked L2ISD staff and students their plans to stay safe during the Halloween season.
I'm Nathan Weiner here with Lex2be News, and today we have
Elijah Smith.
and today we're talking about how he will be safe during COVID protocols and Halloween. How will you be safe during trick-or-treating?
Most likely I'll try and limit the houses I go to lower the chances of something dangerous happening or things like that. And of course, still try and wear a mask because the corona's still here.
How should you take precautions during Halloween?
I would say stay with a group of friends instead of going solo, because today's world kind of crazy. You would want more protection than just being alone, because anything can happen. So probably just try and stay with an adult or more friends.
How would you try to sanitize during the COVID and trick-or-treating?
It's possible to wear gloves if you want to go to that extent. Me personally, I just keep hand sanitizer, so whenever I touch something public, I just use it.
Talking about trick-or-treating, I'm here with
Jeremiah.
And Jeremiah, how will you take precautions during trick-or-treating?
During this Halloween, I'll just be with like 5 friends. I'm trying to stay safe by myself with my friends. And we're probably gonna try to stay in the neighborhood, because if you go out of your neighborhood, then it's probably gonna get a little bit dangerous. So we're gonna stay in our own neighborhood and stay where we are at. And if we do go to a party, we're gonna make sure a guardian drop us off and pick us up. We're not just gonna walk or ride a bike or drive by ourselves. We're gonna make sure we're safe at all times during this Halloween.
How will you manage to sanitize during Halloween and trick-or-treating?
I would say to sanitize this Halloween, or just in general, overall, because of COVID, I would say make sure you always have 2 bottles of like the small handheld hand sanitizer with you, so after you touch something or somebody, or you shake somebody's hand, or you get any candy, just sanitize it. And if you get some candy from somebody, just sanitize the candy after you get it. Just be safer, especially around younger children.
Thank you, Nathan.
Kaylin is going to give us an update about this year's South Carolina State Fair and how they are handling COVID protocols.
Hi, I'm Kaylin Osteen reporting for Lex2be, and today I will be talking about the South Carolina State Fair and how COVID has affected it.
This year, the South Carolina State Fair is going back to in-person. It will be lasting from Wednesday, October 13th to Sunday, October 24th. All of your favorite attractions are back: rides, animals, food, arts and crafts, and the Heritage Village. Even entertainment such as circus at the fair and performances at the Pepsi Place. To reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19, there will be a check-in process before entering the fair, a face covering requirement, limited contact with use of cashless payment options, and avoiding physical contact with others. There will also be hand sanitizer stations and social distancing policies in effect. Remember to have fun and stay safe.
I'm Kaylin Osteen, and thank you for joining us on Lex2be.
Thanks, Kaylin. Now on to Ready, Set, Score.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Ready, Set, Score. BC Volleyball has been on a roll. They defeated Strom-Thurmond last Thursday night to secure a spot in the playoffs at Myrtle Beach. They play October 21st at 6 p.m. at Waccamaw High School. The Bearcats also defeated the Eagles at their last home game of the season. Congratulations and best of luck, ladies.
Congratulations to the varsity Bearcats for defeating their region rivals, the Gilbert Indians. This game was very intense with the Bearcats winning 35-34. The crowd, students, and band were active in cheering their team to victory. What a great night to be a Bearcat.
The Eagles traveled to Aiken last Friday for a region matchup. After a hard-fought battle, the Eagles fell with a score of 20-14. Great fight, guys.
The Fulmer Falcons volleyball team is the East Division PAC champion. This is the 3rd year in a row that the Fulmer Falcons have earned this title. Congratulations, ladies.
Tonight, both Airport and BC have home varsity football games. Airport plays South Aiken at home at 7:30 for another region matchup. Come out and support the Eagles. The Bearcats take on Swansea for a region matchup and their homecoming. The game begins at 7:30 and the theme is Pink Out. Come support the Bearcats.
Tickets for both events are available on GoFans. Tickets must be purchased prior to the games.
That's all we have this week for Ready, Set, Score. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Lex2be.
Our team is always hard at work to produce captivating stories and pieces for you all to watch. We hope to see you all back here next Friday.